We're back at Norwalk, Ohio, and ready for quarterfinal action in Pro Nitro Dragsters. Making a return to IHRA competition after a 3-year absence, this man, Jerry Marconi, the number 8 qualifier, will take on this man, top qualifier Joe Amato of Old Forge, Pennsylvania.
Top qualifier indeed. Joe Amato has to be the favorite to win. There you see him backed up by his wife, Jerry, into those hot rubber tracks. Amato won the season opening IHRA Winter Nationals in Darlington, South Carolina. They're ready, Bob.
And they're away. Amato in the far lane. Marconi in the near lane, a little bit loose, but he's out front, and he holds off Amato.
An incredible upset for Jerry Marconi from Waconda, Illinois, as he beats Joe Amato. Let's take a look at it again. You'll see Marconi leave first. He beats Amato off the line by about 0.02 of a second and holds on to win by about 12 inches.
That was a world-class upset. Your 5:47, a near-career best for you, just beat Joe Amato's 5:46. A whole-shot win, defeating one of the toughest dragsters in the world.
God, I don't believe it. But I'll tell you what, I'm ecstatic about it. I really am.
You certainly have right to be. 260 miles an hour to Amato's losing 264. It proves that you outdrove him on the top end, or at least were right with him. Quite a chore for an ex-drag boat team from Chicago, huh?
I think so. I think we're moving up now. We finally got some problems worked out in the car, and I think if you watch us, we'll be starting to run up like we should be.
All right, on the heels of a huge upset, we'll go to one of the big marquee matchups of the afternoon. Gene Snow, points leader coming into Norwalk, second qualifier out of Fort Worth, Texas. He'll be facing this man, number 7 qualifier Dan Pastorini, the former football quarterback from Richmond, Texas.
Pastorini, or Dante, as he's called by all of his friends, driving the COORS Silver Bullet. Now, Pastorini's had a problem all year long with this guy, Gene Snow, who's been dominating the IHRA trail. Pastorini would like nothing better than to get past this man, Snow. I'm sure Snow has other ideas. Pastorini approaching the line.
The lights flash their stage, and they're away. Pastorini in the near lane gets way over near that center line. Tight race, and Pastorini pulls it off. He beats Snow.
He's done it. Dan Pastorini has upset Gene Snow, the current points leader, and stopped his progression. So Dan Pastorini will advance into the semifinals with a great 5.55 ET, 260.87 miles per hour.
And so the former NFL Oiler beats the Oil Man from Fort Worth. Here's another look at the run. Pastorini getting the wheels up off the line.
You see Pastorini leaving first. He stays in it, lets the front end settle back down, and begins to motor past Snow. Brett Kepner will talk to Pastorini.
You've just accomplished something that nobody's been able to do in 2 months. Beat Gene Snow. 5:55 to 5:61. It was tight.
Gene's been running real well. He's been the guy to beat on the circuit so far, and we knew that we had to step up. We've had our problems with our fuel system and everything, but I think Jimmy and the guys got it figured out that last run. The last 2 runs we've been real consistent, and the car is nice and dry, so I don't think we've hurt anything on it. It should be real good.
I think consistent is the key word here, because you're running exactly like you were in qualifying, so you're keeping that kind of pace.
Right, so if we can keep that up and step up a little bit, I know those other guys are going to be tough in the second round, that's for sure.
Well, one thing's for sure, quarterfinal action has been tough on the top seeds. The first and second qualifiers are gone. Here is number 3, Jack Ostrander, the number 3 qualifier out of Pontiac, Michigan. And he will be taking on this man, number 6 qualifier Bill Mullins of Pelham, Alabama.
Mullins was runner-up at the recently completed Motorcraft Northern Nationals, as seen here on ESPN. He's the guy that was defeated by Gene Snow in the final, and they're ready.
Good race. You see Mullins on the inside. The tires smoked on Ostrander's car, but he holds his advantage to the finish.
Jack Ostrander pulls out a good win with a 5.497, 257.14 mile per hour. Not too shabby, Bob.
Not at all, considering those traction problems he had on the way there. You see the numbers for Jack Ostrander. Great run, beating Mullins. Now, in our other quarterfinal matchup, John Carey, the number 4 qualifier, had a solo run when Glenn Mikres could not get his car fired at the start line. Solo effort for Carey, and he'll move on to the semis. And here's the way they'll line up. Marconi will meet Carey in one bracket. Dan Pastorini will take on Jack Ostrander in the other.